Hey everyone and welcome back to the channel. The religious beliefs of US presidents reflect the changing values of the country. Most presidents have been Christian, mainly Protestant, but there have also been Catholics, Jews, and some with no religious affiliation. These affiliations have influenced their leadership styles and policies throughout history. This overview explores the religious identities of all US presidents. So let's get started. The first president of the United States, George Washington, was an Episcopalian. The second president of the United States, John Adams, was a Unitarian. The third US president, Thomas Jefferson, had no formal affiliation. The fourth US president, James Madison, was an Episcopalian. The fifth president of the United States, James Monroe, was also an Episcopalian. The sixth president of the United States, John Quincy Adams, was a Unitarian. The seventh president of the United States, Andrew Jackson, was a Presbyterian. The eighth president of the United States, Martin Van Buren, attended in Dutch Reformed Church. The ninth president of the United States, William Henry Harrison, was an Episcopalian. The 10th president of the United States, John Tyler, was also an Episcopalian. The 11th president of the United States, James K. Polk, was a Presbyterian. The 12th president of the United States, Zachary Taylor, was an Episcopalian. The 13th president of the United States, Millard Fillmore, was a Unitarian. The 14th president of the United States, Franklin Pierce, was an Episcopalian. The 15th president of the United States, James Buchanan, was a Presbyterian. The 16th US president, Abraham Lincoln, had no formal affiliation. The 17th President of the United States, Andrew Johnson, had no formal affiliation. The 18th US President, Ulysses Grant, was a Methodist. The 19th President of the United States, Rutherford B. Hayes, was a Methodist. The 20th President of the United States, James A. Garfield, was baptized in the Disciples of Christ Church. The 21st President of the United States, Chester A. Arthur, was an Episcopalian. The 22nd and 24th US President, Grover Cleveland, was a Presbyterian. The 23rd President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison, was also a Presbyterian. The 25th President of the United States, William McKinley, was a Methodist. The 26th President of the United States, Theodore Roosevelt, attended in Dutch Reformed Church. The 27th President of the United States, William Howard Taft, was a Unitarian. The 28th US President, Woodrow Wilson, was a Presbyterian. The 29th US President, Warren G. Harding, was a Baptist. The 30th President of the United States, Calvin Coolidge, was a Congregationalist. The 31st President of the United States, Herbert Hoover, was a Quaker. The 32nd US President, Franklin D. Roosevelt, was an Episcopalian. The 33rd President of the United States, Harry S. Truman, was a Baptist. The 34th President of the United States, Dwight D. Eisenhower, was a Presbyterian. The 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy, was a Roman Catholic. 36th US President, Lyndon B. Johnson, had an affiliation of Disciples of Christ Church. The 37th US President, Richard Nixon, was a Quaker. The 38th President of the United States, Gerald Ford, was an Episcopalian. The 39th President of the United States, Jimmy Carter, is a Baptist. 40th President of the United States, Ronald Reagan, was a member of Christian Church. The 41st US President, George Herbert Walker Bush, was an Episcopalian. The 42nd President of the United States, Bill Clinton, is a Baptist. The 43rd U.S. President, George W. Bush, is a Methodist. The 44th President of the United States, Barack Obama, is a member of Christian Church. The 45th and 47th President of the United States, Donald Trump, is a Presbyterian. The 46th U.S. President, Joe Biden, is a Roman Catholic. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel for upcoming videos.